Okay, so I've got the computer up here uploading yesterday's video, and I've got the forge running over there, heating up, because I'm gonna take some more pieces of Damascus, and I'm gonna make the guard and all sorts of the other stuff that I don't know the terminology of, blah blah blah. I've got this piece of explosion pattern Damascus I made a while ago. I'm gonna cut off a piece, probably about that much, forge it into the guard, then cut off another piece, and what do they call it? The butt cap? I don't know, but I'll forge it into the other thing. It's now in the forge. I'm gonna let it cool down, and I'm gonna move back over to the grinder and finish working on this dagger. Australia, one of the guys that came and took the class, Navarre, he is a knife maker, and he recommended that I get a granite surface plate and a height gauge if I was to get into making knives anymore. Now, I should add, I have no clue what I'm doing with this, I'm just guessing. Now, I think people use engineer's dye to do this. I think I, on the other hand, I'm gonna use a Sharpie. I don't know if that's a legit way of doing it, we'll see. So I now have a scribe line that goes straight down the middle, pretty damn well. Because this has a taper in that direction, it's pretty difficult to do. I did it in like kind of 2-inch chunks there. And it looks to be pretty frickin' centered, so that's a good thing. Now I've got to work out the next step, which is probably going to be finding a way to put a center this way in the blade. Right now I have it scribed down to the point where it should be really easy for me to get a centered and straight edge. And it should be really easy for me to keep everything, well, I say really easy, that probably ain't gonna happen. I also have scribed right here, I didn't have a normal pair of calipers accurate enough. I scribed right here, holding it up on the block, right up there, which is going to show me where I want my plunge line. Because I'm gonna make this one like one of the first version Fairbairn Sykes knives, which had a flat portion for about 9/16 of an inch, and then it transitions into the blade. So that's going to be exciting. For now, however, I'm going to go run some errands, come back. You're not even going to know I ran any errands, but I'm just letting you know I did. Sorry, I didn't show you this, but I just did the first bevel of the 4 that I've got to do, and it went pretty well. I'm now on the 80 grit, and here you can see how it turned out. Now you must remember, like, again, I'm a complete novice. But there's how it turned out. It's pretty straight. It's down the center line as we want it. The plunge line is nice and clean. However, I did end up going that way with it, about a ½ mil more than I should have. But otherwise it was pretty good. This was the setup I used, which is about as ghetto as it gets. Kind of slightly inspired from one of Trollsky's videos. Again, I'm a total noob, so I'm still trying to work this out. But that seemed to work. I'm gonna do the other 4 sides. Hopefully, it's gonna be alright, and I'm gonna set this thing up on a time lapse. So right now, it's about ready for heat treatment, I think. You can see my plunge lines aren't perfect, but I think I'm happy enough with that. The bevel is pretty straight. Left it pretty thick before hardening, and we'll see if that helps keep it a little more stable, a little less prone to warpage. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in the forge. And I want to do 3 normalizing cycles before going into hardening. What that's going to do, in my layman understanding, is just refine and tighten up the grain structure, which will significantly increase the strength of the lid. We're going in. So that is normalizing cycle number 1. Drilled a hole for the pyrometer so I can check the temperature. Probably want it to be about kind of 220 degrees Celsius. So as you can see, it's time for me to end the video, because I got so tired that when I was working on this guard, I didn't even turn on the camera. So I'm sorry about that, but tomorrow, you're gonna see me take this, cut it, drill and tap a hole, and then sort this tang out. Anyway guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I've got to say that on my end, it's just a wonderfully fascinating thing to be doing such precise work. I never really have calling to do such precise work, and the patience it requires is fantastic. It really does. It really does make me have a whole huge great deal of respect for knife makers that are producing some of the incredible knives that are out there. You know, you guys freaking rock on. It's hard work. It's very precise work. It's a hugely satisfying journey. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, where we're gonna do the finish grind on the knife. We're gonna etch the knife. We're gonna finish all the hardware and hopefully make the handle. Should be good. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. And if you made it this far on the video, go ahead and leave a comment below telling me which style of knife you want me to make next. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Remember to comment which type of knife you want me to make next. Have a great day. Bye-bye.